Hi YouTube. So Jackson and I are going to do a video review of the Lil Joeys. First off, before I get into the Lil Joeys, first I want to say he was 10 pounds when he was born. So he was not the average size. And we were in the hospital for 4 days, and we disposabled in the hospital because I didn't want to come home with loads and loads and loads of laundry. You got the hiccups and you're fussy. You got the hiccups and you're fussy. Huh. So I did disposable in the hospital, so we didn't have to deal with the melancholium or whatever as well. So I didn't have issues with that, so I don't know anything about that with staining. However, I have read and seen all over that there is not really any staining issues with it. So let's get into the diaper. Turn this down a little bit. Okay, so the Lil Joeys diaper. First of all, it's a newborn diaper, and it's made by Rumperoos. And it's supposed to fit 4 to 12 pounds. You buy it in packs of 2 for, somewhere, depending on where you buy them, but somewhere around $30. You can also buy them used, which I did for quite a few of mine, from a site, and there's other sites out there, but from the site diaperswappers.com. And they have a used value of somewhere between, 9 and 11 diapers a diaper, which is a really, really, really great resale value on these. That's why it really makes them worth buying, because even though you use them for such a short period of time, you almost get all of your money back when reselling them, if that's your plan. Jackson. So, it is a newborn diaper, like I said, and if it's 4 to 12 pounds, he was 10 pounds, and this fit him fine for a little under 2 weeks. That's it. It has a snap-down front in the front here so that you can avoid any wicking on the umbilical cord, or for the longer babies, you don't even need it. He didn't even need the snap-down rise. Well, he did for like the first 2 days. And then after that, we didn't have to worry about it because they were so small on him to begin with. But these are so tiny. And oh, I wish you would be happy for me. Right now, is your belly hurting? The reason why we stopped using these so early was mainly because of the leg holes. These are probably better for skinny babies who have thin legs. My baby's not skinny. He has very chunky legs, and it would leave little red marks around his legs. Not only from the legs, but the gusset here would leave a mark as well. This one needs to be sunned out, so let's find another one. So it's an all-in-one diaper, meaning the pocket or the insert or the soaker or whatever is completely sewed into the diaper. It has the inner leg gussets, which really help for especially breastfed babies who have explosive poops, like every time you change them. But like I said, the inner gussets and the outside elastic around the legs were what was causing little red marks on him. So we stopped using them. The elastic around the waist, though, fit him fine. And if there was some more of an adjustment around the legs, we could have worn them for longer. Maybe if they had an elastic adjustment, like a fuzzy buns or a fuzzy buns or soft buns type of diaper, then we could have used them a lot longer. As far as washing goes, we had 7 of these. I wish we had more because they were so easy to use. They were definitely our go-to. You are sure fussy. They were definitely our go-to diaper, and if we had more, it would have been great. The washing on these, it washes normal. However, my sister used them with her baby who is a month older than Jackson, and she would find that when she would take them and wash them, she has one of the high efficiency washers, she would still get poop remnants stuck around in the gussets. I have no problem with that. I have an old style washer where it fills up with water and everything agitates. So I had no poop remnants. She did. No matter how much she washed, she would get poop remnants stuck in the gussets. So that's something to think about. Maybe if you're going to go this route and you do have one of those washers, maybe you would want to consider spraying them or dunking them first to get some of the remnants gone. The one thing that is a negative about these is the drying time. Because everything's sewn in and it is semi-thick here, you have to dry everything inside. I would wash these in the morning and I would hang them out in the sun to dry, and they would basically be outside from, late morning to early evening till the sun would be gone. And I would still bring them in and I would still squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, and I could still feel moisture inside. So I would then throw them in the dryer on low, since it is PUL cover. I would throw them on the dryer on low. And depending on how much sun we had that day, I would either have to do 1 or sometimes 2 drying cycles. If it was more of a cloudy, kind of spotty sun day, I would have to do 2 cycles that would go between 45 and 50 minutes on top. Then again, it is at low heat. You don't want to have to damage any of your snaps or your PUL. So, you do want to do them on low heat, just like any other PUL diaper. But outside of the drying time and the fact that he outgrew them way too fast, I love this diaper. I would recommend it completely. Because of the drying time, I would recommend having somewhere between 12 and 16, so you're able to have overflow as you're washing. Since you would we went through somewhere between 10 to 12 diapers a day. And we're washing every day. So if I had a few extra to go through while we were washing, my life would have been a lot better. When we were washing, we would use pre-folds and covers. But I wasn't as much of a fan of that. So as far as designs, I don't have them all. You can find them all online, I am sure. Red. We have green. We have gray. We have yellow. These might not all be the official names as well. I don't know. We have orange. We have a crying baby. What? Jackson. We have blue. And then we have his first diaper he ever wore, which is the robots. How cute is this print? Seriously, adorable. This was his first diaper he came home from the hospital in. I will not be reselling this one. This one's going in my memory box. However, I am going to be reselling all of these on diapershopper.com. I do have to wash them and sun them out because last time I washed them, we did not have sun. So I didn't get to sun them. So I will be doing that and putting them up on diaperswappers.com. But that is my Lil Joeys review. I would definitely recommend them. They are my favorite newborn diaper. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below. And if you have anything to add, go ahead and leave it below as well. And I'm definitely not the most experienced. We only use these for about 12, 13 days. Then again, I fell in love with them. So it shows you how good they are. Oh, I didn't go into that. Excuse me. Do you want to get fussy now? Yes. A lot of people had leaking issues. We had no leaking issues. No wicking issues from the snap down rise. I don't know if I went into that. We had no leaking issues. We had no issues with leaking. We had no issues with wicking. And our only issue was the fact that it left little red marks on his legs from the inergescence. But besides that, we loved them, didn't we? We loved them, didn't we? Do you want to say hello? Say hello. I'm Jackson, and I'm fussy right now. I'm Jackson, and I'm fussy right now. I'm fussy, fussy boy. All right, guys. Enjoy.